go get some clean underwear, because when we are done, you will be qualified to wear your underwear outside of your clothes like any bona fide superhero. Wonder Woman, Superman, underwear outside the clothes. That's gonna be us at the end of this video. And watch what we're about to do. Check this out. I've got a name format that says last, first, middle initial, and I need 27. I'm gonna change this number to 14. And then I'm going to change this format. That's really what we want to do here. I want last comma first. Data. Refresh. Kyle LaCroix. Larry Garson. Our challenge. Get a list of random names in the format that we want. Here are our options. First last. Last comma first. First middle initial last. Last comma first middle initial. Let's look at the setup. Here is the table where I have the list of formats, and it is called F wanted. That's the name of that range. Next, I have a table that's first name, middle initial, last name, and we have rand columns so that I get random numbers so that when I sort this in Power Query, I always get a different list. One decision I made about the middle initial is not everybody has a middle name, so I didn't put a middle initial for everybody in that column. Here's a workbook that's not complete. All I've done is set up queries with the different name components. So let's check this out. Here's the pool of name and name components that we have to draw from. I started by doing that. Here's the source data, that change type step, and then I sorted FRAND for first name randomized, largest to smallest. Then I've got first names here. Here's the sources, all data, remove other columns. Then I add an index column because the index is going to be what I use to merge the three pieces of the names and get them random. Middle initial, the source again is all data. Sorted the MRAND, our middle initial column, smallest to largest. Remove other columns, and then add an index column. Now the last names, source again, all data, sorted LRAND, largest to smallest. Remove other columns, add an index column. Now let's put all of this together. I'm going to go to first names, merge as new, so that this is a brand new query and not adding on to the first names query. Let's grab middle initial. I'm going to match up the index, leave it as a left outer. Okay. Expand. I only need the middle initial, don't need the index, don't need that prefix. Okay. Now I am going to merge regular, not merge as new. Merge the last name. Index, index. Okay. Expand. Don't need the index. Okay. Get rid of the index column. Now I'm going to make all four versions of the name. And it's going to be important that the names of my final columns equal the ones that show up in that drop down list, like first, last. First name, hold down the control key, last name, add column, merge columns, separator, space. I'm going to call this first, last. Okay. Now we want last comma first. I'm going to highlight the last name and then control key first name because it's going to be merged in order. Add column, merge columns, What do I want as a separator? Custom. I want comma space. This is called last, comma first. Okay. Next, first, middle initial, last. First, middle initial, last. Merge columns, separator, space. Call this first, capital M, last. Okay. Next, last, first, middle initial. I'm going to go to last, comma first. Control key, middle initial, merge columns, space. This is called last, comma first, MI. Now let's set ourselves up to get the numbers and the format that we want and set ourselves up for the drill down. Here we go. I'm just going to pick last, comma first, remove other columns. Home, keep rows, keep top rows. 14. Okay. Now I'm going to close and load. Close and load 2. Where do I want this to go? Put it right here. Okay. I don't need this. I'm just going to hide it. Now we need our variables. Here we go. Here's our format from table/range. I'm going to call this desired format. Right click, drill down. And I'm going to load this as a connection only. Now our number from table/range. Right click, drill down. There's our 14. And I'm just going to call this AMT, all caps for amount. We're getting there, y'all. We're getting there. We just got to plug these things in and this thing is going to be working. All right. Go back to merge 1. Where that 14 is, we want to put in amount, capital AMT. Next, we're going to go into the M code, view, advanced editor. See where we did the table dot select columns and we did last, comma first. What we want is desired format. And we don't need those double quotes. We do need the curly brackets. Here we go. Get rid of this. Desired format. Done. Check that out. Now we have Lois M. Weathers. And we can close and load. So the amount is 14. I have refreshed, but now let's go back to our form. We've got first, middle initial, last. We've got Jordan J. Crum, Haley L. Llewellyn. Beautiful. Let's change this. 25. Now we want first, last. Refresh. Mona Chen, Jade Benjamin, Judith Baltimore. Got it. We got it. It's working. Now we're going to do one more thing. We're going to add a new format, and this is when you get to put your underwear outside of your pants. Here we go. And what we want now is a first initial, last name. F space L N A M E. There it is as an option in our drop-down list. First of all, let's pick that. First, last name. Now let's go to merge 1, edit. And yes, it's giving us an error, but we're going to fix that. Add a column. Highlight first name. Hold down the control key. last name. Column from examples, from selection. Yes, I want to insert a step. I want R. Andrews. Okay, I got to give it some more training. J. Zag. Is it doing right? T. Keller. R. Harper. D. Bishop. Great. Okay. Rename it. F. L. N-A-M-E. Yes. Let's go to the bottom and see if that error is gone. Whoo! Beautiful. Load to the workbook. Got it. You pull all this stuff together, get all of these pieces working in sync. The dynamic drop down list, keeping the number of rows, the different name formats. You got something going on. And you are a real, bona fide, 24 karat superhero. See you in the next video.